Greetings, District 112, from your District Director, Sharon Kerr-Phillips, and welcome to our final newsletter of the 2020-2021 Toastmasters year. Some of you have been a bit perplexed by the email received from Toastmasters International asking all club officers to complete a release form. We're not quite sure at this point what has motivated Toastmasters International to make this a requirement right now. However, it is quite in line with our Toastmasters promise. The wording is quite similar. Please note that at this point, it's not mandatory for club officers to sign this form, but we would encourage as many club officers to sign it as possible. Another aspect that we're looking at is Toastmasters International is giving us a bit more of a choice this year. Districts are being asked to choose whether we hold our contests online or in person. We're not allowed to change, so if we decide to go in person, we stay in person. If we decide to go online, we stay online. We can't switch between the two. The only exception is that if any level at an area, division, district level, we need to go into lockdown, and therefore, in order to comply with the rules of the country, we are required to compete online. Then that means that all contests going forward will then be conducted online for this incoming Toastmasters year. The district executive is going to be voting on this shortly, and really encourage all clubs to please voice your opinion. What is important is that each and every one of you have your say. If you believe that we should be having a contest online or in person, please make sure you contact your area directors so that we can make sure your voice is heard when that meeting is held. Currently, it's being held on Friday, this coming Friday. So please, if you haven't spoken up yet and you feel you would like to, please make sure that you do. This year, we haven't achieved our goal of select distinguished. A whole lot of aspects have intervened that have resulted in us not achieving that goal. However, what I do feel is that our district leaders have certainly had a huge amount of growth, and a solid foundation has been laid for next year. Currently, there are plans afoot for new clubs for next year. So while we haven't achieved our goals, I just really want to commend everyone for the huge effort that everyone has put into this. Also, adapting to having an online environment, hybrid environment, in-person environment, those changes that so many of you have embraced. Would like to commend you for that and thank you for the commitment that you have given to Toastmasters. We've got just a few more hours before we move into the 2021-2022 year. If you have that educational award that you have not signed off up yet, please have a look and see and make sure that your VP Education does that for you. And also your membership fees. Please make sure if you've paid your membership fees, you have actually been registered as a member. Another point as well is that we've got, in terms of the clubs, the number of clubs that we require, we're definitely going to fall short of that. We're definitely going to fall short of the membership payments. However, in terms of the educational awards, New Zealand has never missed this goal before. We're currently 6 clubs that still need to finish the year distinguished. I never ever give up until right at the very end. So when it is midnight in the United States, that's when I'll give up. Up until then, we'll continue to encourage clubs to please make sure that we do try to achieve those goals so that Stephen can be correctly recognized as an outstanding program quality director. Now we're moving on and we're needing to say goodbye. We have had such an amazing team this year. Really want to thank the top table, our area directors, our division directors. I know how hard each and every one of you have worked, and I thank you for that. I would like to commend Division K for being a distinguished division. A big thank you for that goes to Dial Up Toastmasters, and that club was the baby, in a sense, of Apu Geetha, our incoming area director, and we'd like to thank Apu for that. And also Sabrina Nassim, who was also involved in the speechcraft course, together with myself, Elizabeth Folyun, Cheryl Dickerson, Clifford Kerr-Phillips, and Dion Coleman. Big thank you to that team who ran the speechcraft courses, which has now resulted in this club being chartered. We've had 3 clubs chartered so far this year, and we're aware that the paperwork is in for the 4th club, so we would have ended up with 4 new clubs this year, despite having lost quite a few other clubs. My wish to you as you go forward into the next Toastmasters year is please enjoy every single minute of your Toastmasters life. Embrace those challenges, stretch yourself, take those opportunities, grow. Toastmasters continues giving us so much. Enjoy the year, and thank you to each and every one of you for having given me the pleasure of being able to be your district director this year and seeing the results of so much growth within our district.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters. Stephen Budai, your Program Quality Director. The last newsletter for the year. This year has been a year of major challenges, but I wanted to finish the way that we intended it to happen. So go for it. Go for every single goal that you can achieve, and that includes the awards for you. Look at yourself. Make sure that you get those awards as well. Moving on, from Thursday, the 1st of July, the new team comes on board, and we have 100% team. And we are 100% on board as well in every facet of Toastmasters. We're here for you. And in fact, it leads me beautifully to the district's vision. That is the member first. That's right. The member comes first is the only way that we're going to be looking at Toastmasters in District 112 this coming year. How are we going to do that? We're going to concentrate on a number of areas, namely the pathways adoption area, which covers 3 areas. But the one that really gets to me is looking after our brand new Toastmasters. We need to make sure that they are on board as soon as possible, enjoying the journey that we have been enjoying over our Toastmasters career. We'll continue with the transparency that we've had during the course of this last Toastmasters year. We will have our town hall sessions like we've had in the past, where you'll be able to ask us any questions, the good questions, the hard questions, the curly questions, any questions you wish, we will answer those. We're also going to bring in our newsletter in a new format. We're going to really put the trio under the conch by live streaming it. Now, for me, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge because I have the occasional blooper, as Elizabeth Willian, our public relations manager, will confirm, as I'm sure it'll come back later on. So that's what we're going to try this year, is a change in the newsletter format. I would like to see continuation of all the experiences and knowledge that we've picked up during the COVID period, and hopefully that'll be the last time I ever use that word or terminology, with the hybrid clubs. Let's bring that back on board. It'll bring in more members, new members to existing clubs, and who knows, it could even start up new clubs as well. So don't look at it as a punishment, the hybrid situation, but look at it as an opportunity that you have available to you. Overall, I want you to look after yourselves. That is super important to me. I want you to enjoy your Toastmasters journey, and finally to have fun this new Toastmasters year.
Greetings, Toastmasters. I'm Wendy Wickliffe, your outgoing Club Growth Director. This is officially my last day on the 30th of June as your Club Growth Director. My responsibilities is around marketing and membership for our district. So starting with that point, we've had 4 new clubs recent charter this Toastmaster year: the Warehouse Group, Microsoft, Dial Up Toastmasters, and the Training Online Club. And there are some new clubs being planned for the next Toastmasters year, so look out for that. One of my roles has been working very closely with our PR manager, Elizabeth, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. So between Elizabeth and I, we've looked at marketing opportunities, membership campaign opportunities, and recently we've entered into the digital marketing space, which has been both a learning for Elizabeth and I, but we're starting to see the results of that, and I hope that clubs you are as well. I'd like to do a special thanks to our division directors for this year. They are Division K, Murray, Division L, Araha, Division M, Debbie, Division N, Dean, Division O, Barry, Division R, Dave, and Division R, Clifford. So thank you so much, Division Directors. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I've really liked the hard work and the teamwork that you have demonstrated. And Area Directors, thank you for getting your reports in on time. Was a bit of a stretch towards the end there in May, but it was great to see those reports come through, and they're very, very helpful for us to shape the Toastmasters in our district, what the plans are for the next upcoming year. And I had the privilege last night to actually give a member their Long Service Award in my old home club of Dinsdale. So congratulations, Karen. One of my last duties as Club Growth Director, I was able to present the award to Karen Stewart at Dinsdale Toastmasters. So thank you, everybody. I am looking forward to my new role as incoming Program Director. And if you haven't already, start looking at our District 112 website for the changes that are being made by our webmaster. But you also will find the upcoming club officer training dates, both for round 1 and round 2. So take care, and we'll see you again very shortly. Thank you. Bye.